Agénor Étienne, Comte de Gasparin was a French statesman and author. He was also an early psychical researcher known for conducting experiments into table tipping. Biography. He was born at Orange, Vaucluse, the son of Agénor de Gasparin. In 1836 he entered the service of his father, then Minister of the Interior, as chief of a department, became Master of Requests in the Council of State in 1837, and in 1842 was elected to the Chamber of Deputies from Bastia in Corsica. He was an advocate of religious liberty, prison reform, abolition of slavery, and the rights of the Protestant Church, of which he was a member. His independence was not relished by the government, and his sympathy for Protestantism was not shared by his constituents. He was thus voted out of office in 1846, and put all of his enthusiasm into his written work. When the Revolution of 1848 took place, he was asked to declare himself in favor of the new constitution. He refused. His disapproval of the form later given to the government by Louis Napoleon was even stronger, and he permanently moved to Switzerland. From 1849 until his death, he lived at Geneva. In the winter, he delivered courses of lectures on economical, historical, and religious subjects, many of which were subsequently published. During the Franco-German War, he addressed an appeal to the French people urging them not to persevere in it. His death was hastened by his exertions in the care of refugees from Bourbaki's army, whom he received into his house. Spiritualism. In 1853, Gasparin with a group of his friends conducted experiments into table tipping at his home. The experiments were conducted over a period of 5 months. He recorded the activity of table movements which he believed were the result of a physical force emanating from the bodies of the sitters. He proposed a theory of fluidic action, which he believed could explain the phenomena. Professor Marc Thury from the University of Geneva, who also attended some of the experiments, supported Gasparin's conclusions in a pamphlet in 1855. The spiritualist William Crookes was also influenced by Gasparin's experiments. However, results from the experiments were never replicated, and critics pointed out that the conditions were insufficient to prevent trickery. Works. He published numerous articles in the journal Des Débats and the review Des Mondes. Among his books were, On the Separation of Church and State, Les Intérêts généraux du protestantisme français, Christianisme et paganisme, On the Abolition of Slavery, Esclavage et Traite, Un grand peuple qui se relève, argues for the justice of the Union cause in the American Civil War, L'Amérique devant l'Europe, another book advocating the Union cause. On the reform of home life, La femme, ses devoirs, ses joies et ses douleurs, La liberté morale, La conscience, L'ennemi de la famille, On the Franco-German War, La déclaration de guerre unprotecte, La République neutre d'Alsace, Appel au patriotisme et au bon sens. Other works, De l'amortissement, Des tables tournantes du Sénéchal en général et des esprits, La question du Neufchâtel, Science versus Modern Spiritualism, A treatise on turning tables, The supernatural in general and spirits, Liberal Christianity. His biography of Innocent III, Vida Innocente III, was published posthumously in 1873. Family. His wife, Valérie Bossier de Gasparin, was a noted writer.